Hello friends and welcome back to my Sims 2 series. This is the third episode. No, sorry, I'm stupid. The fourth episode. There are three episodes so far. One episode, the last episode on this island, and then two other episodes on in the college island. I think it's an island. So today we're going to play with the komische family. In English that would be the weird family, because komische is the German word for weird. So we're going to play with Eddie, Hans, Lila and Lavina, and also the cat, but I think the cat's just going to be in the background. Am I going to tell the story of the family? Yes, I am, actually. So Eddie, back when this island was not as established as it is now, not as many people lived here, Eddie wanted to visit his grandparents or his parents or something like that, I think. But his car broke down and he got stranded on this island, basically. That's basically what happened. And so he called his, at the time, best friend. Wow, that's glitched. He called his at the time best friend and wanted to reconnect. They kind of maybe fell in love and are now married. Eddie's child is Jasmine and Hans' child is Carl, Lila, and Lavina. Carl and Jasmine are in college. We're actually going to play with them today. I'm thinking about sending Lavina as well, because she kind of wants to, but I don't remember. Do I know she wants to raise 20 puppies or kittens, which I think like most people want to do. She is secondary popularity. Okay. I am going to check if I have anything written down in my notes because of what you may want to do in college, because I have no idea. I have written down that I've decided not to send her to college, so but I think I'm a bit torn on this. She is still very far away from going to college, because I'm sending my kids to college once. It's like it says 2 days away from becoming an adult, which I don't think the others really. I really respected with the others, but who cares? Wait, so if you are then 9 days, okay. So once you are 9 days away, and I'm going to send you to college. That's 11 days. What am I talking about? 11 days. If it says 11 days away, then that's might be the perfect moment to send her away, so she is like the same age as the other her siblings when they went away. Obviously Jasmine is the oldest of the bunch, but like still. So I'm a bit torn about that. Do feel free to recommend or like tell me in the comments if you would like her to see Lavina also go to college or stay here with Lila, who doesn't want to go to college and also is kind of I think her whole story that I've set up is that she's kind of pissed that everybody else is going to college and now her parents expect her to also go to college. Yeah, exactly. And she thinks Lavina is also like that way, that she doesn't want to go to college, and they're both like supporting each other, but she kind of wants to go to college. I think that's yeah. And I don't know what their bios say. As soon as he came and pregnant with yeah, it just talks about how they arrived, yeah. And I think this will arrive by car, got abducted by aliens, had Jasmine, married Hans, kids off to uni. Oh no, Eddie's life is great and so interesting. I thought I came here for advice, but apparently no, this article will sell well, I'm sure. Much better. Again, the descriptions, the bios are mostly written from the perspective of Malcolm Kalkove, the journalist that came to this island to like that bio says, because he heard Tobias moved here, but anyway. And let's finally start. I originally wanted to keep my schedule up of recording like on like certain days, on like the days I upload a video and stuff, and so I wanted to actually record this next Monday, which is tomorrow, I think. So, wow. But I realized today is the last day of Pride Month, and usually that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter towards recording. But first of all, we immediately have a gay couple. So he is bisexual, I think. I don't know what the gay made them. I have to turn on cheats, obviously. So I don't know. Shift click. Yeah, he is bisexual according to the game. I don't know what he is according to the game. He's also bisexual. So according to the game, they're both bisexual, but for me, for my personal headcanon, he's gay, he's bisexual. That's our first gay couple in this episode, or the only one actually. But in today's recording, for me, this is not going to be the only gay couple, because we also later I will obviously record the college ones, and Jasmine is also, I don't know, bisexual, I think, because that seems to be the only two sexualities this game has, either straight or bisexual. Which is totally fine by me. I like that. I like the system of just Sims being able to love everyone and stuff, because it doesn't limit your gameplay. But anyway, so I just got a notification for the carpool will arrive in an hour. I just wanted to say that so you know. There's actually not a lot to do right now. Derek, okay. Oh yeah, I was wondering where Mrs. Höflich in German, polite in English, was going. But yeah, she's off to work. I don't even remember where she works, what she does. Service. Okay.
Nits, you don't come a dog. Ooh, nits, a blabber my gorg. Ooh, nits, you bladder the dog a pork. Ooh, nits, you ever gronky pator. Ooh, nits. Do I believe her? Do I believe bored? Ooh, nits.
Okay, so I got a pop-up. First of all, there was a mailman here who kept glitching out, but then I got a pop-up at some point that I accidentally skipped of Mrs. Höflich getting something, and there was only like an OK button, so I didn't read it because I thought it was just another one of the pop-ups of like an error occurred. Anyway, so she got a promotion, and even though I just said she needed the rollover thing for the next promotion, she's now at the top of the career. Apparently, according to this, of the service career track. I've unlocked a new color, which is amazing. I've not done pet careers yet, so this is like my third unlock. Top of the career. She's now a rescue pet. Interesting. So she's now the only one home. She'll have to care for herself, which is difficult because for some reason she won't eat from this. I'm actually going to replace it, because if she's not going to eat from it, what's the use? I'm going to replace it with a normal one. And I'm also going to place a smaller bowl into the home, so she also has one in the home. I see Lavina has finally gotten over her problem of not being able to go down this slope and just... Who are you? Who is that? Oh, just a random run by. Okay. This is not your room. I'm going to transport this upstairs. No, actually this way around, I think. Now I'm going to tell them to do their homework so they get that done. And he also got a promotion. He's now a blog writer, which is only level 2. But it's still there's so much life in this game, and that's why it's, for me, the best Sims game. Because just of those details, those animations, that celebrating that he's got a promotion on his job, and that sort of stuff. The not just suddenly appearing on the side of the road and there's like a pop-up of you've gotten a promotion and that's it, and then you just have to care for your sim. Or rather that stuff happens. Okay, so I was wrong, and I'm kind of happy about it. So I was remembering that there was an episode last time around where Lila and Lena met and were like attracted to each other, which I saw through this. So I was like thinking, okay, I'll ask her like out, not on a date, but like on an outing, because don't have a crush yet. They're not even friends yet. So I thought that. Then I got this notification that they're falling out of friends, and then I checked what is her sexuality according to the game, game-wise. So they can be gay. There is not only, as I've seen it up until now, straight or bisexual. There's also just straight up gay, or I shouldn't say straight up. It's a stupid joke, but it's a joke that needs to be kept. So here we are. I chose Jerry's Game House, I think I called it, which is, I think, even the place they first met. So yeah. And I'm going to have them just chat a bit, also flirt a bit, to get their relationship going. And maybe we'll even start going steady today. That might be the goal of this episode, to get them into a relationship. We'll see how it goes, what happens. I've decided this is going in the direction of a date, so I'm actually going to be like, have Lila be like the one to ask if this is a date, if they both consider it a date. And they do. So it's now officially a date, not just a meetup. Okay, so they both now have a crush on each other, and I'm going to have them move home because it is already very late and I think Jerry's game house would be closed by now. So we're going to bring the date home. So now we're home. We're going to continue the date here, and I think we're actually almost going to be ready to maybe even share our first kiss. Ah, yes, we are. They're in love. So I think I'm just going to have her try to have the first kiss. Let's see how this goes. Lovely. I mean, watching an alien and actually an actual alien have performed the first kiss and stuff, and just seeing their huge eyes in that frame is always interesting. They both want to make out. They just had their first kiss and they're immediately making out. That's a fast-moving relationship. They went from being attracted to each other, then going out, making it an official date, and now they're already kissing and making out. It's a fast-moving relationship. I do actually want them to go steady. That's the thing I know I want to happen.
Dabsy, Morg, Fla, Nusha, Bigava, Tuki, Norbly, Krikai. Ovagino, Yagosa. Shamika Lorgabaji, Kavusha.
So I'm going to not end the date because I think as soon as I end the date she will be leaving, so I'm not going to end the date so they can stay together a bit. Oh, okay.
Galag.
Hi, Joe. And then we're almost done with the first day.
Galag.
It's really tiring to have to do 3 days with
Galag.
like the main family. The main families is always so far for the last two has been like really uninteresting and nothing has happened. But I think for like the college kids, as at least the college kids of the Greenhead, it has been really interesting. Especially designing the thumbnail. I love the thumbnail, the idea behind it. That's like, we have the thumbnail with both of the families and only one is lighted up of the family which the episode is about. Ooh, a pop-up. Lena is tossing around with some classmates one afternoon when she manages to effortlessly toss a chair clear across the room. The football coach notices this display of skill and promptly gives a spot on the team. Within days, Lena becomes a star player and takes home the 150 Somalian Player of the Year award. Wow. Okay. Body skill, 2 points. Okay. Wow. They're actually going to be home well, now. I've installed a mod actually that when they get out they will move out of the way so that the next sim can immediately get out so the bus can disappear faster. Oh, Lavina brought home a friend. Vicky Cormier. Interesting. Okay. Eddie. The mayor of SimCity has invited Eddie to the opening of an expensive new Little League sports utility field in an underfinanced city section of SimCity. Eddie can't help but wonder if the money couldn't have been better spent on a less lavish facility and on a few more school teachers. The ceremony is about to begin. Eddie could cut the ribbon and smile pretty much for the cameras, or take a stand for what he believes in and use the opportunity to denounce the facility as a misuse of funds and as nothing more than a ruse to placard the masses. No, I think I'm going to smile. The facility's opening goes through with all the glitz and glamour of a red carpet gala. Eddie is photographed with all sorts of celebrities, politicians, and eager, wide-eyed, underfinanced youth. Eddie's autobiography, The Buzzer Draws for Three, gains a renewed interest in the public's eye, and a ghostwriter is contracted to write a sequel. Eddie receives 50,000 simoleons under the terms of the advance deal. Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh, hey, another promotion for Mr. Hans. That's nice. Aha, I see her getting a girlfriend, not a boyfriend. Um, has brought her another lifetime benefit point to spend. What am I going to spend it on? I wonder. It's obviously going to be fast metabolism because I want her to stay nice and thin. Well, I wouldn't care. It's Sims. There are no health benefits to staying fit, and it's actually really hard to stay fit. So actually, it would probably be more. She doesn't have the point. How many? She had 5 points she spent. Now she spent 4. Okay. But like in The Sims, there's obviously no health thing with how fat or fit you are. So that isn't actually that worth getting to be fit. I had planned that today, on the third and final day of this episode, the two of them will go on the date. I have planned that, but since Hans had gotten 2 promotions, he has now got to work today, so that plan will sadly will have to fall into the water. And so Eddie is actually going to be the only one home, and I do not know what I'm going to have Eddie do today, because, well, I had planned them to go on a date, as I said, and now I don't know what to do. So this might be a very boring day. Okay, the painting is complete. It's hard to recognize Lavina behind all of the makeup and costuming, but Lavina shines as the star of a school play, Cinderella. Proud family and friends send congratulatory cards, netting Lavina 215 simoleons. Take a bow. Wow, okay. These family and friends really do like spending money. I mean, sometimes I get way more money from literally just my mother for very simple things, but still. Hans. Halloween is approaching, and Hans always makes his own costume. He's not sure, however, if he should wear it to work on Halloween. If co-workers will wear a costume, it will make sense. Otherwise, Hans might stand out. In a bad way. Should Hans wear his costume to work? Yes. Hans' costume is amazing, and all his co-workers compliment him on it. There is a costume contest where Hans easily beats all the other costume and wins 100 simoleons. And that's why you always wear your self-made Halloween costume to work. Even though it did say she was at the top of the career, it did also say she required the rollover command to get her next promotion. So, so just in case, I went ahead and taught her the rollover command, and that is a very weird pose. But anyway. And Hans has another promotion. Oh hey! It's Melvin Calco, the journalist. So, yeah, this is the guy I've been saying who writes the bios and stuff. Or most of them. I think there are some which aren't written from his perspective. I won't play his household ever, because I want him to stay forever this young, basically. Unless at some point I'll make him old and maybe even move him out. But his bio is literally just, "Hi, I'm the reporter that wrote all the articles about Topeville. If you're wondering why I'm still on Topeville, well, I've just found out that there's a huge mystery to solve about some guy, Jerry Fremd, I think." So first of all, let me get rid of the maid, because that's obviously wrong. So yeah, the Jerry mystery he still has to solve and is very interested in. I find it not that great that he has just brought him over. But anyway, straight to the karaoke machine.
Sikavol, Cedra Goda.
Sims 1 music is amazing. If you okay. You should I really do think that you should just, if you don't know about it, whoops, what have I done now? Ah, we're back. Anyway, if you don't know Sims 1 music, if you've never really heard it because you're too young to know the game or whatever, I highly recommend you just search for on YouTube Music or whatever your preferred music streaming platform is. You just search for Sims 1 OST, original soundtrack, and the music is amazing, especially House Party. Right now my favorite Sims 1 song is because of the refrain, I don't know, is amazing. It's actually amazing. But anyway, okay, so we will be able to see now, hopefully in a second, if the pop-up saying that it was her last, that she's the top of the that Mrs. Höflich is at the top of the career, if it was correct or if it was incorrect. Because she should be coming home now, but apparently she isn't. She just... Ah, there she is. Okay, I was about to say she got abducted by the servers. Okay. Maybe her performance just wasn't high enough. I don't know. Anyway, she's home. That's all that matters. And that was finally kind of it for this family. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.